All right, and then share with you the torture that I have for. I think I'm gonna have to add that in because it starts with a T. Tough Tangle Torture Tuesday. Well, maybe that's only for special ones. Maybe. All right, I have been eyeballing this one, and I thought, well, this would be great, especially with holidays coming up, because maybe, just maybe, you'll like it enough to give it an additional try. Get tortured to you like that, Jen? Ah, Bonita, thank you. It rainy, but 60 degrees in Georgia. There we go. Oh, okay. Let me share my screen. And I'm deciding what do I want to present to you first on the screen. I have to draw it out, so that way it's scarier than it really is. All right. So today, oh, Donna says, oh, your Western PA had a 100% chance of rain. Oh, I like that well, I don't know if you intended to put that, but I think that's what we had a spit this morning. Yeah, because sometimes the rain does do that. It's just,
Or might have been a spit of snow.
yeah, yeah. All right, so Octos is what we're looking at.
Ah,
And did I put that link in the chat? I'll put my other one in there.
well, that's an interesting one.
It is interesting. And
I
yeah.
think I'm going to use this instead.
Oh, there you go. Um, yeah, so like I said, I've been eyeballing it for some time. And as I was doing it, it is one that definitely takes focus, but it's not necessarily as hard as it looks. Well, you can make them curvy, Kalina. It's okay. You can do whatever you want. It's all good. Actually, that might be interesting. I think curving them inwards. My The roughest part at first for me is drawing uh
The octagon.
yeah, an octagon. All of a sudden it was looking like it only had 6 sides.
Wait. Oh, okay. Yes, it has 8.
Yeah, because I see the three and then
Otherwise,
in my mind. So that was the first part. But I think I might have figured a solution for that. Kind of what Ria has here with. So my focus was like, oh, I can get that and making sure to have these sides angled out enough, and then when I go to the next side, it's like, oh well, I have one done. So my eyeballs are just focusing on this shape on all of the sides. That seemed to help a bit. And then and some of this might help as we're doing it. Using takeoff and land, sort of, at least the takeoff part. I'm extending each side out. So and it's not going to matter which direction you go. You're going to be consistent. But so like I'm extending this line out here and then turning the tile, and you're doing the same thing over and over again. So you're extending each line out. Then I focused on auraing that line that we just created. So that's what these red ones are. And again, if you turn your tile, each time, so that way this line is in the best way that you want to work with it. No, Kim, you can do. I dare you. I double dog dare you to do it with a pen first. I That's always my challenge because it's like me with no art skill. It's like I don't because I don't know, the challenge is fun, but it's okay. Um Again, turning the tile and the same thing over and over again. And then the step 5 is where the line that we just made, everything is attached to the last line that we did. So this one, we're taking that line and hollow bowing it underneath this little path that we created to the other side. And so and then this one has a little bit of a trick because you want to bring it out but not too far out because of step 6, we're putting another angled line in connecting the spaces that we've created in step 5. So, and there we go. And then look at all of the variations that you can do. She did not do a curvy. Oh, but she took one out an extra step here. So that might be interesting to do. I don't know that I will try that, but
I'm looking at her colored in sample that's at the bottom,
yeah,
and
that's this
she's got
this one.
some other lines in there that she doesn't have anywhere else. Look at the top
Oh yeah, here.
and at the
So this
bottom,
could be if you
and she's got
accidentally took one out too far,
uh-huh.
just
She's
do it
got
with all of them.
no, she didn't do it with all of them though, but she's got 3 of them in there.
Yeah. And that could be like a fold or something. Yeah.
And those were probably oopses that she didn't think anybody else would notice,
Right.
but,
And we're just guessing.
yeah,
Right.
we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Allie said, yeah. Oh, I like that term. We'll steal that. Opportunitying.
Opportunity.
Yes. Yes. Okay. So Kim's gonna start with the circle and then and then okay, because okay, wait. Uh, Barb suggests what about putting straight lines at 12, 3, 6, and 9 or north, south, east, west? I tried that because I was thinking the same thing. Um, and I might try it again because that's a thought. So yeah, whichever way it's easier for you to think north, south, east, west, or 12, 3, 6, 9, and then just connect those ends. The trick would be making sure they're far enough apart or something so that way then you can connect them with the angle. So that's another thought. Okay. Um Kim, starting with the circle and then the quarter hours. Okay. Yeah. It's one of those and Deb, I woke up with half the night headache and then this morning body ache because we had so much fun yesterday. Okay.
It was a lot of work though.
It was a lot of work. I'm like, oh right. And yeah,
We
and
were
so in
on
my
our worry using our brains more than we thought we were gonna have to.
yeah, yeah. At places that were like, oh, this part was supposed to be easy. Oh, well, no, it's not. So yeah, so anyway, mine, I didn't really do anything different, or separate anything out on my version. But I know some people sometimes, like my version, and we always do our own just because. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's an 8. Great. All right. See, that's why mom decided to use the tile that she has because note the circle there. Oh, and hi, Zelda. Okay. Yeah, and Inez says this may make your headache worse, Debbie.
We
Hopefully not.
apologize in advance.
Yeah. But it does help to focus. Okay, I am just gonna freehand it because I like to do that. So I am going to well actually well, that's supposed to be an 8, right? Okay, I can do this one bigger than I think. Must be dying. All right, so mine's going to turn out interesting already. I can see. Have to switch pens. That's looking more like an 005 than it is an 08. And I did find oddly that this one was kind of forgiving. And and that's my job here to demonstrate how these tangles are forgiving. All right, let me get rid of that pen and go with okay, here's the 10. Because you see just how lovely my octagon is. Let's go over those nicely. All right. Oh, actually, I didn't even need to do that because the next step, as I mentioned, thinking takeoff and land, I'm going to redefine all of these lines as I do it, is and you don't have to go this far, but just bringing it out. And then if you can make those consistent distance, that's a fun goal or aim. Whether or not we hit it is another thing. But so, like I said, and just turning the tile because I'm enjoying, having my pen go this way like that. Let's see. Okay. Well, Zelda, yeah, so I hope I hope you're able to join us tonight. Yeah, because we've missed you. I know you kind of popped in here and there, and but we've missed you. All right, and then always thinking, okay, this is the last line I created, so focusing on that, and the reason I'm saying just focusing on that, and then turn your tile so everything is in the same position. And this, I mean, because it's focused. Mom's already done. Um,
Well, I think Joe is too. He said he was ready to decorate before you
oh,
stopped
okay.
talking.
Well, you know me, I have to yap. Um, but anyway, yeah, so aura-ing that last line that we just created, including the extension, right? And then turn, same thing again from wherever you ended. I mean, because it becomes eyeball confusing. This is just like my way around thinking about it being eyeball confusing is just not don't look at anything else, just that last line that we did. And that way when you turn it, it's like, oh, there it is again. Oh, there's another one. And you keep until you don't have any more. Although no, you could keep well, no. I mean you can tell.
I found
Or
it.
you can
Well,
count 8
I'll wait
times.
till you get done, and then I'll give my comment.
Oh, okay. And then so then here, that last line that we did. Oh, oh, Jen's all confused already. Uh-oh. Shall I you want me to I can you want me to get to this point again? I should have another one prepped here ready to go. Well, give your comment, Mom, and let me get another
Well,
paper
I
pen
found
ready.
it when you start doing your other lines. I found it hard to not overshoot where you're supposed to be.
Oh,
I didn't find that it was that confusing, especially if you keep turning your tile. But almost every section, I overshot where I was supposed to be. And then I just came back in with a little white pen and touched it up, and you can't tell it now.
yeah.
So just keep going and see if anybody else had that problem.
Okay, yeah, because that's and maybe better to err on the side of a little less, maybe. But
Yes,
I
because you
say,
can
and then
always, yeah, you can
yeah,
always
just to back
extend
up,
it.
because this you could eyeball it and maybe have it come like halfway. So like if you're doing this, like if you picture a triangle, maybe, but just having that line coming out, extending.
Yeah, I guess you should do it as thick as you think you're going to do that next line. But
Right.
we'll see what happens with when
Yeah.
you do that next one.
Yeah.
Because
And then
you have to start at the tip of that one, and that's what I didn't do.
oh, okay. Yeah. And so
I tried to make them equal whatever, but yeah, you have to
okay.
start.
Yeah. And that's yeah, because this, yeah, if you can, yeah, as you're doing this, yeah, kind of think, okay, well, how thick do you want it? So,
Mhm.
or consider the first one play. Let's see, is there something missing from step 3 to 4 in the upper see, wait. In mine? Oh, yeah, wait. Uh, yes, I see one in the lower left. I missed one. Yes. I will have to fix that. So the next step, so Jen got it. See now. Yeah. And this is one of those, yeah, overshooting, or we'll see where we can figure it out. Um, okay, and Kim said, yeah, if I keep turning it, it should work, but I'm not in the rhythm yet. Yeah, got it. So here, this is that last line. So I'm coming here, hollow bowing like this. So we're coming back. Well, I'm coming back towards me. You might want to do it the other way. It's up to you. But in this one, err on the side of shorter, because the next step we're going to connect these. It's going to angle again. But same thing. Just keep turning and air draw that over. So you're air drawing this, hollow bowing under this path, and bring this out. Turn, rinse and repeat. I mean, and it's one of those, if you can see the angle, great. If not, like I said, just bring it out a little bit, because then when we do the next step, it should be, then we can, course correct from there. Oops. That's why, see, and this is where Heather needs to listen to herself, especially when she's doing a step out. Just focus on that last line, because it's like, oh, okay, now I have them all sticking out. And what's fun is you could have fun probably leaving it at any stage. Like leave this open and do something else, and it would be very Thomas Padro-ish. Ish. And then the last step is to connect these. See, it's like, okay, well, I made a straight line. Okay, I'll just bring that one out. So this is where you can adjust as necessary. That. And then two, you could, just a thought, so we have this line here, you could aura, making these parallel, see where it goes. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to stop it there and we'll finish the line here. And yeah, then the basic rinse and repeat. Deb says, you will never know that I used a cheating tool and pencil, as I cannot draw straight over my pencil lines to save my life. Well, then it should just become part of the shading then, right? Oh, well, that's okay, Inez. If you only had 6 sides, that's all right. We'll call it six toast instead of octos. And honestly, I think it's one that's not gonna matter. You could just, we could try it with the square. And what's interesting to me is, like, some of these, the concept of, oh, here's our shape. Because remember, when, for those that remember, when we did to sew, it was, here's a shape, take, and extend those out, and then we did something else from there that made it even more hard. But yeah, so it's just not gonna matter. But I was like, oh, look it. We could make this could be the base of a pretty wreath.
That's what I thought when I first saw it.
Yeah. 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 And then it's just have fun. And then yeah, decorate. I didn't do that on purpose, Allie. That's so funny. Allie says, I think you keep bringing up Thomas Padros when Zelda is here. Well, yeah, I mean, he is cute. Oh, wait, is Zelda still on? I'm trying to remember. Did you meet him at like a Zen again or something like that? Oh no, she's gone. We'll have to ask her later. I can't remember. It seems like she had said that. Oh, she stared at, yeah. Just swooning across the room, just oh, oh, fanning. Oh, that's so funny. All right. Yeah, I had seen this before, and I thought, oh, I should save this for you know uh March, when we kind of focus on Celtic knot type of things, but nah. But yeah, yeah, but then, like I said, I was thinking, ooh, this could be a pretty wreath. And now to think of how to tangle it. And let me ask everybody, okay? I can do another one. If you got stuck on a certain place, let me know. Because our aim is to demystify, de-tough the tough. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, you want me to start again, Benita? I'm happy to. Or I can continue with this one and go back over it. Oh, stuck on 4, lost your place. Okay, Sharona. Oh, and that, you know what? That's true. Yeah, Inez says it won't help me. I have to deconstruct my own way. But that's, yes, that's good. I'm right. I'm sort of right with you. Okay. Well, so let me start. Well, I'll at least explain again on this one. So, Benita, you have your first. You have your octagon or whatever shape your pen ended up with. Ooh, mom's kind of steampunking it. All right, got that. Then each side. So, and focusing on one side at a time, we're extending the side, and I'm extending it to the right. So taking this and coming out, extending it a little bit. And what one thing that we talked about was, however long this is going to determine how thick these are. So you want to bring it out a bit, and then turn your tile, and if you can bring it out a consistent-ish length on each side, and again continuing to turn, so that way then you're done. Got that? Good. Okay. And then at the tip of that, we're essentially, going to make a parallel line to what we just created. So that was one. Here's another, and we just continue around. And I am not worried about the length of mine or how, because it's going to be an odd shape or odd consistency, and that's okay. Okay with me. And then, like I said, we keep turning, and that open tip. Well, I say that open tip because, and this is probably how you could keep going around. I don't know. I'll have to look at that and see how she continues it on. I suppose if you really overshoot this, then you can. Oh, is this the part? Okay, this is the part, Kalina, that you messed up on. Was this part? So yeah, it's just focusing on that first line we extended, and we're auraing it from that tip. Okay, Kim got that. Did that part make sense? Okay, and which one? That's step 3. Okay, so here's step 4, and that was Sharona, stuck on 4. All right, so this last, what we just did, right? Extending this, we're gonna come back the other direction. So I'm air drawing it until I get just past it and making another line here. So we're extending this. And this one, like I said, don't extend it too far because we can adjust that afterwards. And then this is when we're turning it, and so the outermost line, and I'm air drawing it so that way I kind of get the same angle. So here, and on the other side, I'm just drawing them way smaller than I need to. Here, that, and let me know if that is making sense. Oh, I never do. I'm always pen to paper. We have several that are penciling in, and it's whatever works for everybody is fine. You don't even have to say. Yeah. Oh, that's okay, Benita. Yeah. So we're essentially going backwards because yeah, here's that last line. This is what was step 3. And we're coming back on the other side of this. I'm calling it a path that we created like that. Oh, the outermost, that helped. Okay. Okay, good. As long as you got all the other steps, then it would be the outermost, because I suppose that could be subjective. Oh, you're not steampunking it. You're making it rustic. That's neat, Mom. Yeah, and that's just the best way I could think of it, was just, I was going this way, now I'm coming back towards me. Yeah, and then again, yeah, just making sure now that we have all of those. And then the very last, which I'm assuming, well, because if you got stuck on the others, the last bit is not necessarily difficult. We're now connecting these two, but you can extend them out as you need to. Like here, I'm going to extend that out a bit. And you know what? I'm putting an angle, but there's no reason why you couldn't come back with and make it round if you wanted to. Some of these I'm just extending it up a little bit so that way, okay, just because I want to.
Yeah, admit it, Heather, just because
Just
you
because I
want
want to. Yes. Okay. Now, how's everybody doing? Got it. Yay, Kalina. I like what you did there.
I do too.
Yeah. And especially adding just a nice, yeah, thick line, whether, it could be bead line or it could just be that. Especially doing it in a darker color so you can go over and under.
Yeah, I'm not done with it yet.
Yeah. Okay, but we'll keep trying, Benita. I think I'm like, and yeah, which what? Oh, the darn phone never rings unless you're tangling, right? Well, say try again and let me know. Yeah, which step seems to be throwing you, and I'll I can start 100 of them. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Oh, bring in all of my toys. I didn't take a picture of mine, but Deb, I did this one. Made sure to include it in the book. We put Joe's in there too, and of course we'll be sharing this, at our Tangle thing. You can't really see the light. All right. Okay, I see cloud typing. I want something shiny, so I think I need to go grab all of my shinies. Bring them in. As I just went to get this, I had another thought. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Bling. Here. Hopefully these two work. Oh, then I just had another not completely other thought. Oh, but where are they? We have too many toys. All right, I'll save the other one for tonight since I don't know where my sparkle pops are. I mean, honestly, everything should be right here, handy. And for that, I need a bigger table. And I'm thinking, oh, I need like one of those, like the big rock star drum sets that surrounds them and has all of these layers. We should have that. That should be. Oh, I should design that. That'll be the craft station of the 21st century. And with a chair that spins around, and like at the beauty parlor,
My
or the
chair
dentist.
spins around.
Yeah, but it needs to also go up and down. So you have to have those kind of remotes so you can turn it, and then you can go up a layer and work on something there, and then
Okay,
go down.
mine goes up and down too, not necessarily when I want it to, but on its own.
Yeah. Ugh. My poor little brain doesn't want to decide what to do. If I do, I keep changing my mind, which helps nothing. Wait, let's see. Okay, Allie says mine ended up looking more like her first variation. Not perfect, but I'm not mad about it. Well, oh, good. Oh yeah, see, yeah, and that variation A, I like the rounded corners. I might try that tonight. And then, oh, I see. Yeah, and so then if you overextended, Allie, do you think that could be a fix for overextending one or the other, maybe? Lines? I don't know. It's neat because it makes it looks like it's folded over with having that extra little. Let me show for those that if you just because. So this variation A, because especially darkening it in, it looks like it's folded, which is neat. Let's see if yeah, so like if you way overshot, well then you just consistently on four sides, north, south, east, west. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 8 still. Okay. I can't count. Okay. Oh, just curve the lines around. Oh, instead of doing step 5 and 6. Okay. So kind of combining them. So step 5, take that out and around and meet that one. Nice. Yeah. That's a good option. Good option. Okay. Okay, sure. Oh, shortest. Oh, starting again was using mango paper. I think we talked about that before. Oh, it's too small. Going back to sketchbook. Oh, you have to leave it 8 minutes. Okay. We'll have to wait to see. And you can't see my little this because it's so faint. Or because it's so there we go. Shiny. Didn't help. Avert the glare. You know, you just see the 4 red dots and some shiny green in there. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I could make them thicker. Well, that is very Western looking, Mom.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, not done yet?
No.
Like it. Move it. Yeah. Oh, I got to get it out of more of the light so you can see. Or I fill those in, which I certainly could. Ooh, maybe half C's. Oh, grabbed a 3-inch towel, way too tiny. Well, yeah, it depends. I say that's, I mean, 3.5, and I did it smaller. I'm not going to tell you what size my, step out is. It is nicer to have something big, a lot bigger than you think. All that. Ooh. Oh, sorry, look at that. There we go. Now you can see if I bring it up at an angle. Oh, that kind of helps, and you can still see it. It's just not glaring right on it. Now I'm debating how I want to decorate. How else I want to decorate, I should say. Well, I have to ask, what have you guys been watching westerns?
No,
It's
it just
really neat.
it called to me. I don't know why.
Okay, Benita. Swimming day. Woo!
Ooh, yeah, that's what my thought. Whew, I wouldn't want to go
Woo!
swimming today, but then depending on where
Well,
she
if
is.
it's inside.
Oh, well, then yeah.
Therapy, yes. Inside oh, well, that's good. But yeah. Yeah, so it was 1 and so 1 and oh, wait. But 1 and 2 on my version, right? Because I just did the octagon on 1 and 2, yeah, 2. Okay, yeah, and then we'll see. Yeah, I'll help you get it figured out, Benita. Of course. Well, that's amazing, Mom. Oh, and 5-minute warning.
I'm 5 minutes early.
You are. I'm just still staring.
Oh, well, we have been watching Yellowstone.
Oh, well, there. Okay.
That might be the problem.
It's very neat, though.
Thank you.
Um,
I like it.
well, yeah, Ina says, I figured out mine is a variation. Yes.
All
All
of
right.
them are our own variations.
Yeah. So funny because yeah, too many tangles in my head.
So I don't.
Oh,
Well, you saw that yesterday. I gave Val the little dollhouse, the Fisher
yeah.
Price. But when I was cleaning it out, this is what I found inside it.
Oh,
And oops, I can't get a hold of
two
it.
that are intact versus the ones that are in the. Ah, those are the little people. Yeah. Oh my gosh, those are so fun. First thought was, and I think I will do it with just regular, and it's not going to matter. I was picturing printouts, so I shall do it. One of those I should just do instead of sitting here thinking, what shall I do? Oh, actually, we'll make it snail trail or whatever that one was. What do we got here? Oh, 1 minute.
Actually, I before I decided to use this was a wine stain on here, which I've covered it up completely. You can't even see it. I was thinking of making it Christmassy. That was
Oh,
the thought. So that's what I'm going to do tonight.
okay.
Did you say the current tile you have there, Cherie, has wine stain on it?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, you
Oh,
can't. I covered it up completely. You can't see it. But it's what gave me the circle to start with.
okay.
And then I colored all over
I think it looks steampunkish.
it. It's Western. It's got barbed
It's
wire
It's
and wood and rope.
yeah. See, that's why it's steampunk. I love it.
steampunk western style. Yeah, with the browns and whatnots.
Yeah,
Well, there
and
we
that's what
go. Okay.
the wine stain
Woo,
was
Joe.
brownish, so that's what led me to that right away.
Yeah. That's yeah, but I like it. All right, share time. Okay, Sharona. It has to jet. Looks like it's angled. Now it doesn't so much, even though, gosh, that's really weird. But okay. Gorgeous. Ooh. And stealing some nice ideas for this evening and later. Oh, they're neat. Yes. Right.
We
Keep
don't have Debbie
opening.
yet.
Okay, Christine. We'll say yeah. So if you have to run, yeah, make sure to post it or send it to me. I want to see. Oh, let's see, Debbie, I might have to get rid of the blur. Oh, every once in a while, or is it right in front of your face? It just seems to. Okay, oops, I got 2 pages. It looks like. Hold on. Oh, and just one on the second page. So if this is it, and now I got 1 page. Okay. All right. Hold them steady, and it's in. If yours isn't up, just hold on, and we can always do it again. Oops, let's get it. All right. Hold them steady. Fingers crossed. All right, keyboard's working. Oh yeah, Deb said Deb, yours came out clear. Okay, got them. Oh, how fun! And let me. Wait, Kim. Why is Kim shaking her head? Let me share. Oh, let me share. Up. And I don't know. Look at how amazing all of these are. Yeah. Right.
And
So
so different.
yeah,
This one is like a blank slate.
it is.
Oh,
Oh,
I
and
like Jen's with only 6.
yes. Oh, I do too. And Allie, look at that. And
Wait,
oh, yeah, and
Tedra
all
did
the extra. Oh,
what? Tedra did 4.
Hmm.
and Dee Dee did a triangle.
Wait, I gotta find hers. Oh, hers looks like what my Christmas lights look like if I were to drag them out.
Oh, and as you made a wonderful variation. I love it. All right, and so we'll start. Yeah, with Allie. So yeah, so Allie, yeah, curved that. So kind of combined step 5 and 6, and just curved that top. And so if that, we'll remember that tonight. Um, to make that part easier, then that might work. And all of the rest of it, oh my gosh, amazing. because actually, and the thing, Allie, that you did around, with the spiral going around, I was originally looking at koala from Thomas Padros. That's why his name was in my brain, and it kind of gives that look a little bit. And Beatrice, that is lovely. Nice, nice. And honestly, like that step 5, 6, I mean, you could leaving any of those open, of course you can do whatever you want and have that extra fun.
I couldn't get it. I'm just
Well, I
still
don't know,
working
it looks
on
like you did.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
looks
yeah,
like you did.
yeah, it's just
Oh,
that
yeah.
last connecting. Yeah, the last bit connecting, but that's what I said, when it's just leaving it open, you just have to say, "Oh, yes, I intended that." Mhm. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm saying, and Edie's, that is so neat. I love that because I don't know, that might be a variation, Diane, that you have to put step outs to. Yeah, and so you guys have just laptops at work. What?
We just lost the screen share, Heather, if you can hear us.
Lost her too.
Yeah, she disappeared. It said posted by Heather.
I hit the back arrow thinking I was going to look at something. I hit the wrong thing. That popped myself out of the meeting. Okay. Anyway, I was starting to say, oh yeah, because that's what I went. I hit back to see what Deb had written about. They got rid of your desktops at work, so I have laptops. Oh, preset background. Aw. Well, hey, but we made it work. Look at that with Deb's. That is neat. Yeah, and I kind of like the idea of doing one solid and one patterned. That's yeah, I haven't thought. And then going straight down to Jackie's. Look at that, and she put an octagon in the middle and then coffered it. That's neat. Oh wait, I'm not screen sharing. Blah.
No.
Right, we got to see
No.
Inez though.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, so did I. It's
Yeah, because we couldn't see anything.
yeah. Let's hear
You
it.
were talking
Okay.
about something and it wasn't there.
Oh gosh. All right. And now yes, it is on. Okay. But I was looking at Jackie's, and so she kind of auraed the octagon in the middle. Or I suppose if you ended up drawing it too small and changed your mind, you could just aura it. But I like the coffering around there. That is so pretty. Yeah, I'm saying, and Inez made, as she said, a variation. I like it. Let's see, then we can figure out where to go, from there. Yeah, Leslie says, Dee Dee, it looks like yeah, you fiddled with a bunch of straws. Yeah, it's just so neat. It's one of those, if we intended to do something and be like, oh, how did you do that, Diane? I think it is so interesting.
It's a very good example of angled hollow bow,
Oh,
which is a
yeah.
new thing that I just made up.
Oh, good,
Every
good.
board has to have an angle in it, and that's what Dee Dee did.
Yes. And Felicity, nice. And I like the orbs in there, just in the corner like that.
I want to know how Felicity made such straight and equal lines. Not fair.
Your secret.
We don't even want to indicate that she might have cheated.
No,
Correct.
no. And Donna.
Oh,
Oh, what?
now, see, that's something that was sort of what I was thinking of when I did my rope around mine. I wanted to do some kind of a viney thing, which I'm
Uh-huh.
going to try tonight.
Yeah. And and the damsel leaf is those ones that are like that are solid are so nice because then you can go over, or like what you did, Mom, or something that you can
Yeah.
go over and under. You don't have to pre-think it. You
Yeah,
know.
because I just went over the boards with the brown colored pencil
Yeah.
and hoping that you wouldn't see the lines underneath, and you don't unless you look really close.
Yeah.
So
And no one's gonna do that.
no.
Oh, and
Yeah.
Diana, that is lovely.
Donna was wondering how I did the rope. Well, I just drew it with brown colored pencil
Mm-hmm.
and then with a black micron. I don't know what it was, an '01 maybe. Yeah. I just did little curved lines all the way around, not worrying if I went past the colored pencil because that
Yeah.
made it look a little rough, like, a rough rope. That's all I did.
Yeah. Neat. Yeah, and say, Jackie, did you just join us, or were you gonna show us what you did?
She left the room.
Well, say, I'm gonna turn off you. Oh, actually, I see Beatrice. I'm gonna mute you because I was getting some background. And I'll say, and Jackie, I'll shut off your camera for now, so unless you were showing us your thing.
I don't remember her name being up there.
Yeah, or did you just join? I'm gonna turn off your webcam for now. It just makes the screenshot bigger. Whoops. We both tried it at the same time, maybe. She's like, what? Did that work? Oh, no, it brought you because I turned yours off. I think I turned yours off, and you clicked the same thing, and so it brought you back on. So I'll let you click it. Okay. Yeah, turn you off just for now. Just for now. And let's see. Oh, where do we go? I say Diana's. That's a beautiful prep tile. I like the poke leaf, the print tops, and the flux on the outside. She did that on one of the samples, and I like that idea. Put it on the outside. And Jen, look at that tiny enzeppel in the middle. Oh, and then interesting on Jen's shading, it's like just on the no,
Just on the
heavier
one.
on the one side,
Yeah.
and I mean there's a little bit on the other.
But it still makes it look totally, totally, totally
Well,
whatever.
I mean it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't detract from the over under. But I mean I just see a little bit of the purple on the opposite side. Where it makes for a neat effect. So meaning, oh, you don't have to do both over and unders equally. I didn't do either. And Joe, oh look, wait, no, Joe did both. Yeah, both sides on the over and under. But oh my gosh, look at that inside.
Yeah.
He ruckused it. That is amazing. And Kathy B, look at that. Okay, we thought one was going to be hard enough.
This is me, and ugh is all I can say. The bottom one, the bottom one has a lot of no mistakes.
I'm just looking at the overalls like that's, oh my goodness, amazing. Wow. I love it though. That so neat. So neat. Yeah, we only share our oopsies with us, and it stays here. Well, and anyone else that's watching. And Kim, yours looked great. I think so. Some of it, I mean, because while yes, if we have exacting lines, it makes a difference. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be, and we add things in it, or we can just make it our own, and it's cool. I love that, Kim. And Kalina's. Oh, now look at the way Kalina's shaded.
She has a good start of a nice gem in the center,
Mhm.
with the outside being, the whatever you call it. I forget.
Oh, like the a bezel.
Yes.
But I like her. I like the shading. Just bringing up a little graphite here. I mean, there's not. It's not an over and under, but it looks like it's a bend.
Twisted, like a twisted wire
Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
neat. And oh, Tedra, my gosh, that is amazing. And again, yeah, and yeah, the curved lines, and that just I think that maybe that curved lines is a nice. I think it is nice. Period.
When you do that, because I'm noticing with her curved lines, you see better that it's two squares intertwined. It shows up
Yeah,
more. With the flat connecting it, the fact that it's two squares kind of disappears, and it looks just like
yeah,
a continuous twist. But with the with the rounded, because
uh-huh,
right away I saw two squares,
yeah.
but with none of the others. They just look like it's continuous twist.
And there's no reason why you couldn't also, if you wanted to make it be a pointed corner instead of an angled. I mean, it's kind of it's an
Yeah,
interesting illusion. Tender says that's the only way I could draw it. This one needs a lot of practice. Well, is very, very pretty. It's gorgeous. Well, I was just thinking too, if that helps with um the non-perfection, if it's more of a makes it more forgiving if you just bend that corner versus with all of the angles and stuff, the
right.
impression is we should be exacting even though we don't have to be. I don't know. Thoughts. And Sharon, lovely. Oh, and I like the flowers. Is that kind of looks like henna drum sort of?
One looks
Just like
like henna drum. The others look less like
just like
fluxes,
flux. And some mookas in there.
zingers.
When she did some shaddock in the as the pattern in the one, beautiful. And rosemary's, oh my goodness. Oh, it's funny because I was thinking doodah. Rosemary did doodah in the one. That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
I like her prep tile too.
Mm-hmm.
That's so pretty in the center. You don't need something to fill up that space.
Right, right. Mm, gorgeous. And Roberta,
She took uh, steampunky one step further.
yeah. And you know what? You have to. What's the one in the center? Because actually, there was one that I was looking at and I changed my mind on, but it's making me think about it. Really, really neat. Yeah, Roberta steampunkified it. Love it. And Mal G, nice, nice, nice. And well, and just
Yeah,
I'm not. Oh, go
there's
ahead.
more to come.
More to come. More to come. You know,
More to come.
and thinking too. I mean, you could thicken. Well, and I'm just noticing. I mean, Jen aura'd the outside of hers. That's neat. But you could thicken some of the lines, Mel. I don't think it was necessarily on purpose, and it doesn't matter. Um, but thickening some of those lines so that it gives that depth would be interesting too.
Interesting how they next to each other.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. And oh yeah, Kathy says it could easily be turned into Star of David. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So neat. Shulman says, Dee Dee, so nodded. Good to express a tough day. Yes. But yeah, not oh yeah, yeah. Oh, Kathy says, yeah, not easy for me, but someone could do that if they wanted to. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, Rosemary, we'll see you later. Well, and then, just thinking about it and because kind of how Dee Dee did and Jen did, 6, what if you had just some kind of a shape inside and maybe it had some angles and it's just nondescript, like in a squared amoeba. Oh, that could be interesting.
Wasn't
And
that what Diane did?
well,
Dee
no, because
Dee?
no, I take that back. Yeah, because it looks like a triangle in the center, but
Right.
really it's not. I feel like I'm seeing a triangle because it's extended out, like the one side is tucked underneath this, the long piece. It's very neat. Kind of did what is that? A rhombus where the two sides are going in versus a parallelogram. Well, I don't know. We can have fun with all kinds of shapes. So we'll
Stop
see.
swearing at us with geometry words.
Only the ones I remember.
Did you say swearing or scaring?
Both. Both apply.
Oh, all right. Well, let's say bye to the recording.